Greetings. Ready to go? Just sorting out a few things. There's no EG volume, but that's fine. It's fine. Right. I think we're good to go. We should hopefully solve the volume problem. There we go. I think we're managing. Excellent. 32%. That's pretty good. 32% is pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that, considering I've only had a couple of sessions. I have to be careful when I lean back, because you can see right there, the bike. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the negative suit, didn't I? I'm longing for the symbiote suit. Longing for the symbiote suit. It is a little close. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Give me a second. Oh, me and my manly muscles. Manly. That's a little better. Not brilliant, but a little better. Right. I haven't played this game since Sunday. So, let's remember where things are. Remember not to get too obsessed with photo mode. Spider-Man PI. I'm assuming none of the side missions are missable. Why would I fast travel? Let's get back into the swing things.
Another message from Doc.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason. Even Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
Otherwise, how is he going to become a supervillain? Woo! Oh, I forget how fun this game is. Bam!
Hey, Jeff, congrats on the ceremony today.
I'll be glad when it's over. A truck full of armed demons scares me less than public speaking. But I'm calling about something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. My wife would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Understood.
Bam!
I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborn. You know what? Just never mind.
Woo. What's going on? Oh, is it on the roof? Oh, I missed it. Wow! Shh. Alright. Alright. Gotta remember to get into the, back into the zone again. Wow. Whoa. Let's go around and rethink this. Right. I have impact. Let's rethink this. There we go. Focus pot fault. I think I'm just going to take the health. Whoa. Did I hit anyone? Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. It's pretty cool. I do like the negative shoot.
Whew, that was a workout.
Yeah, I didn't do as well as I thought it would. Bam. Let's go do some story. Oh, that didn't get done as well. Way. Alright, I need to get back into the groove of things. This is not as smooth as it was before.
All units, officers are pinned down by hostiles and mass. Officers
All right.
near Kips Bay.
Bam! Bam!
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam!
Everyone okay?
Oh, good.
Demons fight like men possessed. Bad mo.
Woo! Super power ready. And up. What's going on up there? This construction. Oh, is this the one from E3 from the first reveal? Looks a little like it.
Consolidated shipping.
Yeah. This is the one from the E3 demo.
Jeff, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. Boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this. Nap time.
I wonder how much of this is back how they had interpreted it when they first were deciding to make the game.
Sleep it off.
I'll try and remember all the different button combinations. Where do we zip? Where do we not zip? I do quite like the negative effect, but do we have any other suits? I do quite like that one. I can't make it. I'm the stuck suit. Oh, this is a funny suit, the MK2 suit, but it's a little shiny for my liking. I think we need to go. I think we need to go back here. Back Iron Spider. I like the Iron Spider suit. Puddle gate!
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Fisk Thug. Oh.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Ooh, Spidey doesn't like doing that.
bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Bam! Ow!
Well, I got their attention.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam! You get good at this when you practice. Ow. I tap circle.
You two stay here. Wait for the police. I literally didn't see better swing around the outside to look for Fisk's men.
Bam! Did I get him?
I could have taken him.
Sure. Gotta find the survivors fast.
Huh. Did I hit myself there? I think I might have done. Oh, 6.0. I didn't know 6.0 was going. There we go. Guess you can do 6.0. I didn't know that. Uh-oh, big demon dude.
Hey, big guy.
Bruisers take 2 focus ball finishes to get down. Jeez. Bam. Another one. Bam. Bam. I probably shouldn't be using my focus on him. Bam. That's photo mode if ever I saw one. Web bomb. Bam. Bam, bam. Oh. I thought I was going to have to take on Fisk's men. Not Fisk's men, the big dude. Oh well. Oh, there's a patch. Curious to know what is in the patch. No mercy. Well, I've just dropped you off what is the equivalent of like a huge story building, so trust me, I think I know a little something about No Mercy. Bam. And on up. Combat's good once you get used to it.
You okay?
Blizzard wants me to do something. That's fine. Oh.
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
Check the payment helicopter.
I've missed these cryptic fist talks.
Mr. Lee.
Hello again.
Oh. I remember this sequence as well. That must make it hard to fire.
Oh, come on.
Fly a helicopter.
No.
Wait for the button cues. Button cues. And we were all scared that this was going to be a QTE focused game.
Go.
Now am I back to me?
Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
Yeah, things with the demons got complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
Oh, no, that wasn't as smooth as the E3 demo.
Whoa, rockets!
Ow.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
Jeez. We lost a little bit of altitude there. Come on. Hey.
Oh! Too close.
It was a little bit scripted that, but I managed.
Now's my chance.
There we go. Oh, basically I had to follow it. Didn't really seem to be based on anything I did. Yeah.
Hope I live to regret this.
So it's running through a building, but it's kind of a set piece. That's okay. I'm alright with that.
Hi, is this the flight to Newark?
Go around.
Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir. I need to disable the
I'm trying.
One engine down. Now for the second.
Oh, jeez.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk? Fisk is only kidding.
Ooh, exciting. I mean, how is this going to end well?
Plan real fast. I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this.
Wait. Whoa.
Please don't screw this up.
Bam. It's cool that I did that as the Iron Spider. Suppose you only really get to do that once.
These masks are so awesome. Where do you get them?
Oh, he's starting it.
Cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
Yes.
Whoops. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but
But what?
you might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Mom. Hey, fanboy. Late. Coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
Straw meat crane.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
Be late.
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Got hung up at work. I suppose, oh, I got a new suit. Or did I? Gadget, okay. More web. That's impact web, that is. Refills quicker. Skills. I have 1 point. What did I say I was going towards? An enemy's defense near web. So I did that quite a lot. But we grabbed and thrown with web. Throwing in a many. Rapidly press triangle during. Oh, to continuously spin them. Oh, that's cool. Do you know what? Maybe I'm better off doing this extended perch takedown because, like, when am I ever really going to do that? Well, I suppose the basis. Pressing the attack lands to generate more focus. Press square, then hold triangle to grab and throw an enemy in any direction. Do you know, if I can get on that, I may be pretty good. Oh, I like that, actually. Yeah, I'm going with this one mainly because I like the skill underneath. Claimed I've got skills. Oh, it's mods. That's what I've got. Increases the amount you're healed from focus. That's a good one. Scanned enemies remain highlighted until combat starts. It's pretty good. Attack webs generate more focus. Again, it's like reduces incoming bullet damage, reduces incoming melee damage, gets more XP. What else am I going to use? Damage between health above 100, slow time after a perfect dodge. Automatically focus bar to heal you when you're low on health. That's pretty good. Reduces incoming blast and rocket. Well, that's not bad either. So more incoming damage when resetting the combo counter. Oh, okay. Chance to generate gadget refills when taking damage. Pretty good. Plasma discharging mesh electrifies suit surface, stunning enemies who touch it. Needs to recharge activation. That's a weird one. Reduces duration of electrocuted status effects inflicted by stun battles, electric weapons. Build up an electrical charge by forming air attacks and releasing charge by attacking enemies on the ground. Well, that's quite cool. Reveal the secret. Like, some of these are cool. Long range scanner. Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. Reduce the effect of flashbangs. Increases focus generate. Finishes generate gadget refill. Enemies take longer to detect you and stealth. These are they're cool effects, but for now it's just like I'd rather just take reduced damage on both fronts and then some more XP. What should we go with? Bulletproof. Arms race to charge an EMP. Rock out. Alright, let's give the rock out a go just because I'm never going to use the suit. Should we stick as the Iron Spider for now? We should go something different. This one does locked on 19, so I don't know what that is. And I can find all the backpacks to get that one. And I could do all the black cats to get that one, but we'll worry about that afterwards. Should we go with the white suit that they want us to wear? Let's go with that for a while. I've unlocked classic, so if I ever want to go classic I can, but let's go with the advanced suit. Combo! Woo! Got a little glitchy that, but okay. Crimes. Gotta stop crime.
Demons,
Bam.
there are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt. Alright, let's maybe just... Ow. Yeah. Oh no, there's more. Ah!
Hold tight.
Dugard is now following. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you for the follow. The human spider. Ooh. It's an extra element that I didn't know.
Those men could have died. Need to shut down the demons before.
Yes,
more
I
lives
will
are
shut
lost.
down more lives. Shut down more lives. Oops. No, not a good idea. Oh. Let's swing around. Oh, more web bombs. Bam! Look at that. Smooth. On a backflip. Moonsault. Sideways. No! Ah! No, messed it up. I was doing so well. Oh, I was doing so well.
10:30, we've got an armed robbery in progress.
Alright.
Response at Union Square.
Just walking along the street. That's what I do. I walk along the street. And then... BAM!
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. It says so right on the sign. Look out!
BAM! Okay, those guns are like really annoying. Oh! And stay down. Impact webbing. Impact webbing. Whoa! Bam, bam. Yeah, jump kick.
Resting Fist brought all the small timers out of the woodwork.
Whoa!
If I was a cop,
Zippity doo dah. Zippity day. Oh, landmark.
cool
Not-
window, but I always get the feeling
Sanctum Sanctorium. Hey, let's go see Strange. See how he's doing. There are a lot of cool Marvel Easter eggs in here. Probably they feel confident putting them in. Well, I suppose they put them in because they're fans anyway. They don't care. It's for the fans. But they've been popularised and probably more appreciated because of the MCU. So, oh, I didn't need to go around the ball. Fast travel! Something that I will never, ever, ever use. Why would I? Who cares if I'm in a rush? I'm Spider-Man.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
Bam!
Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing core.
Way! Bam, 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 bam. I know you said something, Jake, but I'm just gonna read this because I normally suck at this. Oh, I wanted to do that. Way! Whoa! Okay, I dodged the wrong way. Alright, let's get rid of you guys first. Ow. Okay, he doesn't like that. Ow. There we go. If he's there, then this is where they fought in Infinity War. Yeah. It'd be fun actually to see. I mean, obviously you can't recreate what happens in Infinity War, but it'd be cool to be like, hey, we're around here somewhere, down this street, somewhere. That's where they fought, and then, well, Infinity War they went to Central Park pretty quick. I don't quite know if that was the actual makeup of this game or not, but ooh, I've got a skill point. Remember that. Because I was looking for this one, wasn't I? Leaping off an enemy in combat, press square and X to smash them to the ground. Yeah, that's what. Oh, it takes 2. It's quite cool. I need 2 for that one. Ooh. I was vaguely curious if they were going to mention any other Marvel characters that weren't Spider-Man related. I don't think they are, but I've looked at very little, so I shall be curious to see if they do bring in any other characters that aren't from the Spideyverse.
There's the stage entrance, and we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-minus.
If only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
He's so gonna die. It's so comic book.
Come on, honey.
I don't know. I have no idea. But that's a very comic book thing if that happened. Keeping your city safe against the Green Goblin.
Welcome, everyone. Before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
Is he gonna be the Goblin?
Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we
Don't
could...
push it, Pete.
I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis, the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Ooh. Where's Osborn going?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife Rio and my son Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about.
Hey, Grande, how you doing?
People will
Good eye, bye-bye.
but you won't be able to save them.
How you doing?
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Now, is that Mr. Negative? I always got the impression that there was some bigger. Ooh, Spidey sense. Spidey sense is tingling. Uh-oh. Told you he was going to die. Told you he was going to die. I'm good. What is this game? This is Marvel's Spider-Man, the PS4 exclusive from Insomniac that came out last week. So, in my non-Hearthstone streams, basically I'm playing this instead of Warframe at the moment, because Warframe will always be there for me when I need it. But I desperately want to play this game. I love this game. So good. So fun. If you're a Spider-Man fan, superhero game fan, you gotta play this game. It's so good.
Are you okay?
It isn't like groundbreaking like maybe God of War, Horizon, or Witcher were. Oh, this is the definition of, if you like Spider-Man, or even just superheroes, definition of a fun game. Uh-oh.
Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter.
Bit of a link between them. Alright, I didn't notice first. Oh, it's fine, don't worry. I didn't realise Speedy was going to get knocked.
Miles! Miles! Thank God.
Did he get some Spider-Man juices?
Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up.
Is he going to help? He's going to do something? Is this when I start to play as Miles? I guessed this is who we were playing as. We play as Miles. Yeah. So what do we do as Miles? I guessed we were doing this. I know actually very little about Miles Morales.
Mom!
Can we talk? I actually know very little about the Miles Morales origin story and how he became Spider-Man. But
Over there.
Default. I mean, at the end of the day, he's not Spider-Man yet, so would he be Spider-Man by the end of this game? I don't know, maybe.
Oh man!
When we all heard Miles Morales was going to be in it, we were like, we know this is going to have some, like...
Mom? Mom!
I mean, you're not Spider-Man, bro.
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping.
Go up. There we go. Hey, well done. I'm playing RuneScape, trying to level health and do Waterfall quest that gives me 30 attack and strength. Ooh. And then Ferrotoad quest for Ferro Wings. Yeah, you can use for teleportation with a 3-digit code and be able to get. Then I'll be able to do a clue scroll which leads to a treasure somewhere in the world. I'm going with that. I understood maybe 30% of what you said there, mate. I haven't got round to checking out any streams yet, I'm afraid. I've been quite mega busy with work and stuff. So, I figured out how to put Spotify on my stream though, so I'm going to do that for next Hearthstone stream. And you can recommend some stuff for me.
It was right there.
Yeah, but he was right next to the guy with the bomb. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Stealth! Stealth time.
Where do you think you're going?
Through there.
Well, this is a little bit darker of a turn. Executions and stuff. This really is quite dark. It's quite a turn. Ooh. Wow. I didn't expect anything like this in this game. Oh. You were spotted! Whoops. Can I go over there?
Gotta find a way around these guys. Can't cross yet.
Oh. Alright. Maybe the AI isn't as terrible as you give it credit for. Sometimes when you do something like this, you could just walk in front of them and be like, hi. And they don't react at all. I'm glad at least it takes you back in pretty quickly. There's nothing worse than doing stealth games with like instant fails and then being like, ugh, I've got to wait an hour or so to get back into it. I'm going over there, I'm guessing. Go up here. Look at me, I'm Spider-Man! You're not Spider-Man. It's because Pete said, I think it's finally over. This way. Oh, we're going up to the podium, aren't we? Because he wants to go check where his dad is. There's no one alive here. Let's go. This is all nigga.
Dad was right there. Gotta help him.
How? What are those demons? We don't sort of know. We only know they're called demons. Supposedly... Oh, I can't get through there. Do you know what? It's so hard to tell what can I go over and what can't I. This is the only problem where in a game when they introduce new playable characters that play differently to the main protagonist. Because what it means is that you're suddenly having to learn a new set of movement mechanics. And in stuff where it's instant fail, that's a little unforgiving way of doing it.
I got you, Dad.
Oh, that's not good. They supposedly the enemies of this. Now, from the pre-E3 coverage, the E3 coverage and everything since 2016, we know that the leader of these is Mr. Negative, who is Mr. Lee.
Oh. Enough. We have
Martin
to
Lee.
leave. Now.
And that's their reveal. It isn't a big shocker, pun intended, because Insomniac showed us that ages ago. But that also makes me believe that they're not... He's not the top guy. He's not the main antagonist of this game. And in fact, the mystery villain from the Raft demo is, because they didn't reveal that. And obviously people know it now, because they've been playing the game. So, oh, it's the guy that you gave the fucking mask. Yes. Yes, it's him. I did kind of... Oh. It was this very Lion King moment. Dad? Dad? Run away, Miles. Run away and never return. Yeah. Then I did know who he was. Again, just because that's the stuff... It's one of the first pieces of footage that Insomniac showed. So... I told you he was going to die. So like half an hour ago. I went, this guy's so going to die. Told you. Psychic. Or just not overly unoriginal. It's always raining, isn't it? Always raining. And now this is Miles' origin story. I'm gonna go get those guys. I'm gonna be Spider-Man and go get them. Or something. We'll see. Well, we're in there. Like I said, if Miles is going to do anything Spider-Man shenanigans, I think it's going to be the end of this game. I think if that's going to happen, Peter Parker is going to retire being Spider-Man for X, Y, and Z reason, and Miles is going to take up the mantle. That's what I think is going to happen. They're going to go and have their first mentor-mentee moment.
I'm sorry for your loss. Do I know you? I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when...
I'm Spider-Man.
I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time.
The cliches.
Don't worry. It's part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just
trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
I shall mentor him. Why didn't Peter help? He did. He tried to. In fact, Peter did help. He did help. He went and stopped some of the people, but it all literally happened so quickly, and there were so many of them. You know, I mean, he's a superhero. He's Spider-Man, but he's not like Superman. You know, he couldn't go. He wasn't the Flash. So, gosh, this is depressing.
Getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
Oh wow. Look for evidence on Martin Lee. So, but Spider-Man didn't see that it was Martin Lee.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No. I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
That was a radio tower if I missed it.
Hey.
Hey. So, what do you think?
There you go. Should we run with the MK2 for a bit? I didn't like the rock thing. We'll go with the Web Blossom for a bit. Could be quite fun.
I'm thinking I screwed up. And that kid lost
There you go. MK's 2 suit.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Bridge time.
It's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this
It does look pretty cool.
Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. It makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me.
The Menace of Mysterio. Spider-Man swings again. Oh, that's quite cool. Wish it was a real thing. I imagine so. I suppose, I mean, I'm going to try the Blossom thing, but I could also have the magnetism off it, which is its power, but I suppose that only works if I know I'm going to be somewhere. Ooh, battery's low. Ooh, that's not good. Give me a second, I'm just going to go find my charger to make sure that I am... that it doesn't lose battery halfway through. Be back in a second. Sorted. Has got charging now, and I've made done it properly, not made the mistake that I've done before where I've plugged it into like the PC and it's disconnected the controller, which is always ridiculous when it does that. Woo! Bam! Hey! Ow. Bam! Woo! That was easy. I'll go make a cup of tea. I'll be right back. Cool. Settle in. Enjoy yourself. Bam. Oh, that's a side mission. I will do all the side missions afterwards.
Additional units requested immediately to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Mobilize on Garvey Park. Over.
Oh, wow, this is quite a tall one. Yep, pretty good. Harlem. I've leveled up. New gadgets on spider drone. I don't really use the spider drone. I do use those. I need more challenges. Skills. I want this one. That's what I've been saving up for. The ground strike. 10 health is good. Extra health. Always like 10 health. Wasn't there enemies over here? Wasn't there something on... Oh, what was that? There it is. I've never understood these ones. The whole force the truck to stop safely, I was like, I never understood that. Can I dodge, please? Oh, controls really going bad there. Didn't like that. Ow. Right. Thank you.
There are much easier ways to get on the 5 o'clock news, fellas.
Whoa. Ow! Later, Spider-Man. Later, Spider-Man. You dead. Alright. Clearly didn't focus on that. Yeah. Ooh, there's a landmark there. Oh, I suppose because it was a random event. It's like... Yeah, we don't know what's going on there. Supposed to be something down here. There's something going on. Where is it? Oh, I was on a taxi. Bar with no name.
I forgot how much I love photography.
Oh, there's only one landmark in Harlem, so it didn't really matter. Boom. Boom. Boom.
1034. Officers are taking fire from a group of demons. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
Alright, I'm going. Ooh, helmet fragment, what's this?
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
If you don't want help, be my guest. Okay. I kind of want to get out of this rainy weather. But. Oh, there's a big one. Whoa! Blossom. Always more with the blossom. There we go. Is there any more?
I think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
Maybe because they are possessed. You don't know. Look for evidence on Mr. Lee. Right, we're gonna go do that. And not.
Bad mojo, officer. Real bad.
And try not to get completely distracted along the way, because that tends to be what happens when I play this. I'm like, oh, collectible. Oh, photo. Ow. Gosh, Spidey. I'm really not doing this very smoothly. I mean, yes, I'll get radio toast.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it makes me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you can think about.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
It's not a bad idea. But it has to be the right job.
Being Spider-Man.
It makes him feel useful, like something matters.
Kind of think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
Bam! Bam! Ow! Ow, that hurt a lot. Demon Swordsman! Ow! Okay, these guys are starting to hit hard. Ow. That's the second time now that I've just died to a random encounter. Okay, A, I've got to pay a lot more attention. B, they're hitting hard. Right, there's a radio tower thing over here, so I'm going to go do that. But then I'm going to get on with the main mission. I do want to stop crime. I am Spider-Man at the end of the day, but I have a bigger purpose in life. Bam. There's demons here. Bam.
Sleep it off.
Bam!
Okay, safe to disarm the primary device.
Oh.
Bad time to get sweaty palms.
Alright, God, I've got the wrong ones. Right, let's do this properly, hero. Come on. That goes that way. There we go.
That did it.
Did I do it in 3 minutes?
Got the key. Oh no. Failsafe tripped. Timer's just engaged for the other bombs. Gotta move quick.
No, you went too far. No, Spidey. Oh, precision is not your thing. Just crawl. Just crawl. Whew.
Nice work up there, Spider-Man.
Just another day in the life. You and your men take care, officer.
Right, well. Boom. Swing. Whoosh.
All units, officers are pursuing a truck carrying an IED.
Oh.
Report came in from near.
Well, that's not good. Okay, I'm back with gold label tea. Ooh, lovely. Upside spider coverage. Ah, that's a lot of stuff. I know there's people complain that you can easily manage it all. Yeah, but yeah, if you have the time to do it all, I seriously like the time to do it all, and I really want to not necessarily 100% it, but a minimum platinum this game. So I don't think people can moan that there's not enough, not enough to do. Whoa.
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets.
I webbed you up. Ow. There you go. You need to go. You need to go. Bam! I was trying to get that in because I haven't been able to get it in for ages. Off the building. And under we go. Wait, focus bar full. Hasn't finished. Full swing kings. Where's Kitchens? Spandex. Why doesn't Peter Parker reveal that he's Spider-Man? Because he has to protect his family. The people who want to hurt him will target his family if he doesn't keep his identity a secret. Because no other superheroes have families. He doesn't even have kids. Well, not yet anyway.
MJ's hunch was right. This place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
So I have to stealth here.
这是我该做的，让我来吧。
Well, I can't. Can I go anywhere else? Let's see. Wannabe. Oh, didn't Spider-Man family die already? No. I hope that's not spoilers for this game, but I know a bit of Spider-Man. I wouldn't say I'm 100% versed. Uncle Ben's. Oh, Uncle Ben already died. Yeah, Uncle Ben died a while ago. But Uncle Ben's family did die. All the jokes, yeah. Can we get out of here, please? Web impact! Negative bomb! You really shouldn't move around. Basically, if you're going to face Spider-Man, just don't stop shooting. That's the main thing.
That's all of them. High security lock. They use these on banks or recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from.
Over that. Goes up here. Around there. Oh. It's down there. Oh, hello. I'm guessing electricity web. Or I just...
Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs.
There you go.
Well, that did something. Looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Another one? No?
Gotta find a junction
right, okay. Sometimes you just don't get. Damn, that suit is just voila.
There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by. Uh-huh. Almost there. One more box should do it.
Alright, out there.
Gotcha.
So just go find things and shoot things. That's essentially what that was.
That's it.
Here we go. Alright, where am I going? I mean, I'm Spider-Man. I'm supposed to crawl through vents. Yeah, I didn't think they'd let me go through us. Couldn't the Spider-Man just web the door and pull it off away? Well, apparently it's what they put on bank vaults, which means that's really tough. I know, I'm guessing in my opinion it's how can we extend this gameplay a little bit and not just make it ridiculously easy. There's authenticity, and then there's, well, that would just be stupid game design.
Oh man. Guns from Fisk's
Ooh,
armory.
that's not good. Ooh.
These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address.
So where's that same address?
Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own.
Steal stuff. You can use guns as Spider-Man. No! That would be killing. Spider-Man doesn't do that.
Explosives from Fisk's construction site.
Is there anything out of this room, or are we going through here? Oh, it's the door. Not going through the door. Oh, there's another thing there.
Truck bombs? This is crazy.
I love the drawings. They're very basic.
This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running.
My God.
And it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
He must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area.
I mean, Venom game would be much more interesting. Oh, I love Venom. Venom is my favourite Spidey villain. Considering, well, he is technically was a villain certainly at several points.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
You can be my Oracle, because I'll be Batman. Yeah, I love Venom. Venom technically is the villain. Yeah, no, it's this game on Xbox from Storm Harpy. Sorry, Storm Harpy, no. This was developed by Insomniac, which is actually technically a independent developer, because they've made Xbox One exclusives like Sunset Overdrive. But this game is exclusive to PS4. It was commissioned by Sony, exclusive for the PS4, so it's only available on PS4, I'm afraid. Though, if you don't own a PS4 these days, if you're a gamer and you don't own a PS4 these days, what is wrong with you? Like, the amount of exclusives that Sony have got on PlayStation 4, it's worth the console alone. And the console these days isn't overly expensive, frankly.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me.
Rip Xbox fanboys.
Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Yeah, it's a shame, but I mean, at the end of the day, that God, I could be here for hours trying to discuss the pros and cons between having console wars and not. And I say console wars as in having multiple companies that make different game boxes rather than just having one big box that plays every single game and stuff. But essentially, people say, oh, because of the messaging, oh, because of this. Xbox have been doing, over the past few years, Xbox have been doing some fantastic stuff. Like, really amazing stuff with their system and the direction they've been going in. They've been really knocking it out of the park with how they've been managing the system. The one thing they haven't been knocking out of the park, and the one thing that's still causing them to be behind, is their exclusives. Their exclusive games just aren't very good. Thank you for the follow, Storm Harpy. Appreciate it. The one thing they just haven't been knocking out of the park is their exclusive. You know, they've got their Forza series and stuff, but like Sea of Thieves. I mean, Crackdown 3, goodness knows what's going on with that right now. But they're just, they've teased a new Halo. So, yeah, sort of. Gears, not sure. Whereas you look at like Horizon, God of War, now Spider-Man, Bloodborne, even like sort of the slightly lower teased things like Detroit, Ratchet and Clank, another game from Insomniac. There's just so many good games on PlayStation. So many good things. Even more to come up, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us. I'm not going to quite say Days Gone, but you can now craft a trip mine. Cool.
I can use that stuff I found at the recycling center.
So, laser active mine. Oh, I see. It's those ones. I remember seeing those in the I think Arcanum thing. Oh, I can't afford it because I need more challenges. I need to keep going through. Why is there console war? Well, I don't have PS4 anymore because I think it's too expensive. PC has been way cheaper. I think it's about PS4 games cost $60 to $100, and PC has a lot of games even for free, or $1 to $2, and you don't have to pay for them, plus PlayStation Plus for online. I gotta go buy. Oh, why is there a console war? God, when hasn't there been a console war? Since the first console war between Sega and Sony, or certainly the biggest one to notice between Sega and Sony. But come back in. I'll be back on Saturday, and I'll feel free to ask, and we can chat about it a bit more. I do agree. I got my gaming PC. Oh, I say my gaming PC. Wait, is someone talking in the chat? Yes, someone is talking on Mixer. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me show you. There you go. There is Bye Storm Harvey. Check back again for my Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Check back in. It's always good fun. Yes, someone is putting in the chat. This is it, as you can see there on the side of the screen. I used to have this up as part of my stream, but I noticed my sort of UI started to get a little bit clustery. I've thought about it because, you know, it's a nice thing, but I'm worried that I start then having too much that's going on the screen and you stop seeing the game. It always interfered with the debt tracker during Hearthstone, and I know full well that people love to see your debt tracker during Hearthstone. So, bye my friend, goodbye. Like I said, check back sometime. Be great to have you around. Yeah, so so I added that on along with the debt tracker, and then I wanted to have the notifications along with everything else, because I'm starting to get a few subs now, starting to get some more followers and stuff, so I wanted to help that. To see my messages, yes, everything you can see on screen is there. That was the other thing as well. I had one or two people saying, a bit like, oh, reluctant to chat. I mean, it's no different than talking to other people who are also in Twitch chat or also in Mixer chat at the same time. It's not that different. But because I'm still very low level, I'm only getting, a handful of viewers every single time I stream. I'm allowed to stream to multiple devices, multiple platforms at the same time. When you become an official Twitch partner, you are no longer allowed to. You basically, in their terms of service, you are not allowed to stream to multiple services at the same time. Your stream must be exclusive to Twitch. Now, if I ever get to be Twitch partner, which would be amazing, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. You gotta have at least 75 concurrent views. In fact, that's the only thing from Twitch I don't need to do. I do enough hours of stream. I have enough followers. My issue is that I never get 75 concurrent viewers at one go. And it's that kind of chicken and egg situation. In order for me to get more followers, I need to stream full time. But I can only justify by streaming full time if I become a Twitch partner and therefore can support myself with it. And the only way I'm going to become a Twitch partner is if I stream more full time to get more followers. And it's that kind of vicious cycle that goes over and over. That's why when I had my holiday break and I was able to stream for full days, it was great. I made some great progress. Managed to get loads of new followers and really enjoy myself. Or a host, as in host other people, or people host me. I've tried the auto-hosting function, trying to go in and host people and stuff, but they don't host back. Not many people are fan of hosting. That's also another problem I have, actually. I really need to hire like a PR manager or something like that. I can't afford a PR manager. And I can't really afford, and that's the problem. I can't do it myself. I can't. If I were to create like a brand, which I've kind of half done, a few logos and a few bits here and there and things, to get myself out there, to get some more exposure. Like I get onto a Reddit occasionally, and a bit of Twitter and stuff. But generally, between my full-time jobs, if someone hosted you with 75 people, that would count. That would count. If someone hosted me who had 75 people, that would count, because then those 75 viewers would be for me. That would count. I don't know anyone who has 75 concurrent viewers who would wish to host me. Unfortunately. And this is what I'm talking about, how the fact that I would love to socialise, you know, sort of a network with other streamers and things like that. But I just, unfortunately, with my full-time job, which does pay the bills, does allow me to keep my house and pay for food and stuff. I can get you that, bro. Hey, if you think you can get it, you will be eternally my friend forever. And it would be amazing. But like I said, I really do struggle to find the time to go and network properly, you know, get out there and, you know, get my name out there for, you know, people to be aware. I've generally, I mean, I've been doing this since April, so sort of 5-6 months now. And I've generally had nothing but positive reception from people, which is very heartwarming. It is nice to know. You know, I've never had anyone come and go, oh, you're shit, mate, oh, you're crap, what, or any of those kinds of things. Next time my good friend is going offline, I can say, host, if you're online then. I mean, if you can, that'd be amazing. He's hosted a lot of people for me. If he would, like I said, that'd be amazing. And I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. That'd be amazing. But yeah, so I suppose that's slightly the other issue as well, is the fact that my stream times are quite limited. I've got to fit in the real world, essentially, and it's not a shame. Just if I could do this for a living, I'd love to do this for a living. Who wouldn't? Who'd love, you know? I like talking. I like chatting about stuff. I love interacting with people. It's half the reason I do my day job. And I love games. Love games. Primary hobby. Absolutely love them. I've loved them since I was 4. Been playing games since I was 4, and I was bought my first Game Boy, my first Master System. So absolutely love them, but the times I stream is literally the only time I can afford to, between spending time with my family and trying to get my work done that's not based in school. I struggle to find any other time to stream. I'd love to stream for more, but right. That must be enough. It usually goes around 200 viewers. Fuck. If I ever got hosted for around 200 viewers, that would be incredible. Oh, that would be such an amazing boost. If you managed to pull that off, you have no idea how much that would mean to me. You have absolutely no idea how much that would mean to me. Like I said, unfortunately for me, I'm very limited with the amount of times that I do stream. Just solely because I stream for a few hours on Thursday, a few hours on Tuesday, slightly longer on Saturday, but that's about all I can afford to do right now. And the only way I could get away with doing more is if I got more viewers, there was a more demand. I can justify putting more into the stream if there's more demand for it, if that makes more sense. But the only way I get more demand is by streaming more, and it's a nightmare. I've tried over the past couple of months to try and just let go and just be like, look, growth will happen. In offer, could I get a mod on this channel after I get you a host? Absolutely. Oh my god, if you got me that. Do you know, Ariana, do you know what? I don't actually mind hosting you now. Not hosting you now. Host you. I don't know. There you go. There you go. You're now a moderator of my channel. Just sort of because you're one of my most interactive followers. You know, you come into most of my streams. We always have a great chat. You're always really positive about things, and you bring a great atmosphere to chat, which I really like. So, to me, it's something that those are the kind of people that I want in my stream. Just people who are just positive, hanging out, having fun, bit of engagement going on, and that means more to me than anything else. If you can get me the host, like I said, I will be eternally grateful. If I can get that kind of bump in viewership, that'd be amazing. But trust me, my friend, like I said, you are by far one of the most active followers I have in the stream. So, and I couldn't say thank you enough. So, yeah, as I was saying, I'd love to do more when it comes to so many things, but at the end of the day, the biggest issue I have is time. I wish I could stream more, and the only way I could, I've got a few subs right now. They're mainly Amazon Prime subs, and then mainly friends and family. But so that's a little something to motivate it towards me. But it's very tough for me to justify to my family that I need to stream more, when at the moment it kind of comes across more as a hobby rather than actually a way I want to, you know, basically spend my life, my big pursuit in my life. It's a dream right now, and although I'm only doing it bits now, at the moment I'm doing it, like I said, it is that kind of hobby approach, because at the moment it's surely better to be doing something than nothing. Like literally I think it was about February, I was just going, oh, I just love to be a streamer. I see these streamers, I love chatting, I love getting in there and having a go. Of course I hang out the stream because it's always super chill and fun, and I can chat with you, and what's more fun? Hey, what's more fun than chatting with you? So, yeah, so I said to myself, you know, oh, I really want to do this, and I just kept saying, no, I can't do it, I haven't got the equipment, I haven't got the time, it's not going to work like that. And I boiled it down and I was like, do you know what, those are the only two real things that are holding me back, was the equipment and the time. And I thought, well, actually, technically the equipment's not too difficult. I got a very generous loan from my parents when I told them what I wanted to do, and they were like, yeah, sure, okay. And I managed to, with help of my best friend, I managed to kit myself out. He helped me build my PC and everything. And I got that up and running. I was like, right, great. And actually figuring out how to run a stream, streaming with the equipment, and then learning how to use OBS and everything. That just took time, a lot of YouTube videos and a bit of time. And I was up and running. It was like, I can actually do this. I can do this. I knew I was going to stream Hearthstone because I love Hearthstone. And then originally I was a bit on Destiny, and told that story a million times. And then it was going to be like other games as well. Like I think Bloodborne had recently come out on PlayStation Plus, been on PlayStation Plus. So I was like, oh great, I'll give Bloodborne a go, and a few other bits and bobs. And then as for time, I was like, well, if I just view it as this is the time I play video games. Like I very, very, very rarely play video games off stream, because the time I have away from, like, you know, not spending it with my family or not doing work, is streaming, and that's when I play the video games. So I was thought, well, that's the time. You know, I used to play video games casually for sort of 6, 7, 8 hours a week, so that can just become my stream time. So it actually has an effect. Maybe if you get to be a Twitch partner and grow on Twitch, start streaming, you could help me and we could both start hosting each other. Hey, if I get a Twitch partner, anything like that, then trust me, if I manage to do this, if I somehow manage to do this, and manage to do it so that I could leave my job and do this full time, which is like a dream for me. It's like an incredible dream. If I could do that, that's like one of the biggest goals in my life ever achieved. So, and seriously, I'd help you like there is no tomorrow. I would host you, I would get you out there, and I'd do whatever you wanted. But like I said, that I'm not technically at a wall right now. The biggest issue I have right now, like I said, is just it's a very slow grind. If I was back to being a student where I had like no responsibilities, didn't have a child, didn't have a full-time job, only had uni work to worry about, got student loans and stuff and things like that, then I'd be full-blown in this, and I'd be going full-time, and it'd be amazing. Or if I happened to be with somebody who was like a millionaire and could support me doing this. But nothing. But I'm the sole earner in this house. I'm the sole earner for my family. If we didn't have my paycheck, the house would get repossessed and we'd have no home and we'd have no food or anything. So I need to stick to my job, and it's not super amazingly well paid. It's not like amazing, but it's decent enough to keep me and my family going on just that alone. We scrimp by on the one paycheck. So for me to be able to do this full time, I need to be able to adjust it. It's time to start the lotto and stream full time and take the risk. I do occasionally play the lottery. I do occasionally. And do you know what the worst part is I've thought about this sometime. I thought to myself, do you know what? If I could just have a year streaming full time, 5-6 days a week, I think I could get there. If I did the right exposure, really consistent, became really active on social media and stuff and things like that, and I had a year to do it, I think I could manage it. I think I could get there. The problem is I would basically then need a year's worth of paycheck, which is in the tens of thousands, the multiple tens of thousands, and I don't have that. So I kept telling myself, do you know what? I actually don't need to win the lottery. I just need a decent chunk of money. That's not going to come from anywhere. That really isn't going to come from. I'm not going to suddenly magically get a huge chunk of money from somewhere. So I'm not dreaming. But when I do occasionally play the lottery, it's like people are like, oh, millions. I'm like, no, just a few, multiples of 10, 40 grand, 30, 40 grand. That'd do me easy. That's like more than my paycheck a year, to cover like bits and bobs. So yeah. But at the end of the day, and I will stop playing Spider-Man again in a minute. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that I am enjoying myself. And although I'm not nowhere near right now being able to do this full time, I'm enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself. And I take it as a fact that, like, this is the grind. This is the grind to legend. It takes a very, very, very long time. It takes a lot of games, a lot of streams, a lot of goes. But I figured if I do it enough, I just might get there. I just might get there. Might take me, at this pace, might take me a few years. But though, if you get me a host for 200, and even if just 10% of that, even if just 20 people start tuning in on a more of a regular basis, then it's like, wow, that's great. And then it's amazing how when you're in kind of like the dumpster viewership, the sort of the sub 5, which is where I generally chill out, it's amazing how when you suddenly jump to 20, 25, 30, how it suddenly starts to speed up and get faster and faster, and then you're hitting multiple hundreds and you suddenly I mean, one of the biggest things for me to do to help catapult myself forward would be to become a bit more renowned in something, say, something like Hearthstone. Go and attend open tournaments, grind for points, try and, attend a HCT or something like that to try and get my name out there. The problem is A, I'm not quite a good enough player to get to the high level to actually get myself noticed. And B, that costs more time and money, which probably wouldn't be streaming, so. What's holding it back then? Maybe ask your family for help you out for a year and then pay them back after you get it going full time. I mean, the worst thing about dreams is that something is always holding it back. Either money, either equipment, either time. But it's why you got to risk it and just fuck it and do what you've got to lose. I mean, you might be going hard on money, but maybe if you did a job only on weekends or something, you're just going to take the risk and try it. You know what? I've thought about that many, many times. I have. And this is why I was talking about being a student, like literally no responsibilities. The problem I have at the moment is I have a house and I have a child. I need the house to keep my child safe. And as much as I want to do my dreams, I've got all these things I want to do in my life and I do have my dreams, my child does come above that. And I need to make sure that she's happy and she's safe and she's taken care of. And yeah, we could fall on hard times, but I don't want to just fall on hard times and then us have to change our life. Suddenly she has a worse life because of what I'm trying to do. I'm not saying we spoil her or anything like that. I'm not suggesting anything along that. We have a very modest living because we're living off just my paycheck. So we do have a very modest living. But I don't want to do anything to risk her home. I don't want to do anything to risk her security. And I couldn't live with myself if I took going for my dream, yes, but anything that would put her at risk, I can't do that. Which is why it's stupid, this thing. Money equals time. If we had the money, then I could put more time in. That's the thing. Equipment and knowledge and stuff, good to go on that front. Got all the setup I need, really, essentially. The full-time streams over the summer taught me that. And streaming full day, I loved streaming full days. Because at first I was a bit like, I'll spend about 6 weeks streaming full days. And see what kind of toll it takes on me. Does it take a toll on me physically? Do I stop enjoying it, maybe? I was a bit worried, if I was streaming for 7-8 hours at a time, would I not like it? Nope, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. That was the definitive answer for me for, I could do this for a living. I could easily do this for a living because I had no problem streaming full time. It is just that security of money. I like the idea of, maybe going, do you know what, I'll just work stupid hours at the weekend and then stream full time during the day. But I would never really begin to be able to make the money that I would need to support my family, and that's one thing I just can't do that. I just can't do it. So anyway, like I said, and this is why you're a mod, because you're awesome. So I'm going to turn off the restream chat for now, just so that we get a little bit more UI. If people from Mixer come in, I can always, it's a click of the button to turn it back on. So yeah, of course, Charlie's always on top of everything. Yeah, you just need to compromise the things that you might just leave from your schedule, or, well, not saying to do it, but lending money and paying it back after a year. Maybe town is town or whatever you like. How do you say it? Like helping money from the country. To explain it clearly, I think maybe we've got a slightly cultural barrier here, because when you mentioned $60 to $100, that made me think, Australian, New Zealand. I'm not 100% paying it back after a year. I do know what you mean by loans and stuff. The problem with that is it'd be a lot of money. A lot of money. It, like, for me, it's almost be like a business loan I would have to take out. You know, like normally when you take out personal loans in this country, they're like $3,000 to $5,000. They're normally to help you with a car payments, or, you know, redo your kitchen, or stuff like that. They're not massive. Like when I got that bike, we took out a credit card for you know, put about £1,500 on it, so that's fine, and those payments I could easily remanage. But I need a minimum, an absolute minimum of about 25 grand, and just like, there is no way. If I took that out and then got myself going and then trying to pay that off plus pay my normal fees and stuff, it'd just be like, it'd be mental. There's no way I'd be able to manage that without a serious backup plan. So, you've given me some stuff to think about the sod it and go for it. You've given me some stuff to think about, and it's, do you know what, I'm lucky that I'm here. I'm lucky that I'm being able to do this, because there's a lot of people can't even afford to do this. So I could, you know, I could be that slightly realistic point of view and just go, do you know what, just be grateful for what I've got now. I should just be grateful for what I've got now. But I really do want it. I really do want it. Oh, I'd love to do this full time. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, these are my ideas. I like these ideas, and I have to say, like I said, you've got me thinking. You really have got me thinking. So, but I've got about 20-40 minutes left of my stream left, depending on how far I want to push it, because I do have work tomorrow. Just talking about it. So, let's get back to playing some Spider-Man.
Nice. Love using bad guys.
I've nearly unlocked all the gadgets. I think it was over.
And that, my friends, is what karmic justice looks like.
So if I go over here, trip mines will stick to most surfaces. There you go. That's cool. Trip mines are good. I like the trip mines. That's fun. Let's do the electric web. I've never really used anything else. You're going to get alerted to who? I don't know who.
Literally didn't see that coming.
I wonder if it's like Arkham and I can just run away quick enough. Oh, look at that. Nice little zoom in there. Makes it feel good. Arachnophobia. Must be something to do with takedown. Oh. No, Spidey, don't just suddenly fail. Gotta get up there. Right, now snipers. I hate snipers. Can I get over there and take them out? I wonder how, like, Arkham it is that, like, can I leave the area? Or... Bam. There we go. Now these guys, I think they are... There's nothing I can do about them. I think no matter when I hit them, they are going to alert the guards. So... Can I get him? Can I get an angle on him? How did he get up there?
Snoring now.
Hey, I did quite well there. That's pretty good. I managed to do quite well with that, I think. Any more? Oh, there's one over there. Oh, there's two of them. Hey, he took them both out. It's quite good. Right now.
Well, he's not out here. Better check inside.
Alright. Oh, more stuff for me to look at.
Good thing I stopped this
weapons.
when I did. You could blow up half of Manhattan with the stockpile.
Yeah, I hope you got something maybe to think about. Yeah, maybe helped you a little. Anyway, it's time for me to go to bed. It's an early morning. Wake up tomorrow and I cannot sleep overtime. So I hope you have a great stream and we'll see you tomorrow whenever you're back live again. Sleep tight, my friend. Well, thank you very much again. I always appreciate you hanging around. So, have a good night. Sleep tight. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. As for us, we shall go inside and see if we can find Mr. Lee. Bam! Ooh, on a bit of a slow one. Look at the office. Ooh.
Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up. What else can I find around here?
More maps again. Aha, base tokens. See, I've still got several more things that I have not unlocked. I think when people moan about this game is too small.
Looks like the demons have an army.
Ooh. Whips.
As if one deadly glowing whip
Ooh.
wasn't enough.
Use throwables to whip the enemy stun. Oh! Void air when fighting whip enemies. Okay. Ow, okay. Bam, bam.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was
Nope, me neither.
not this. Hey MJ, I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign office.
Nice. Did you find me?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. So I'll check it out and get back to you.
Any more enemies? Whoa! Bounce off. Uh-oh.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending to location. There's another one.
Are these demons? They don't look like demons.
Safety's off.
Oh, Silver Sable.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down. Down.
Silver Sable.
Code SM1.
Whoa. Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual.
Silverbird.
Hold for Silverbird.
Of course. There she is. Whoa!
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10.
Spidey, what you like?
him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force, paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has
Silver
a
Sable.
army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later.
Not surprised she's shown up. They were thinking of doing a Silver Sable Black Cat movie, like a spin-off.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
I want to get this weather out of the way. I don't like this weather.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
Yeah, but who's he going to kill on the path? I think we need to change suits. I think we need to mix it up a little bit. Another suit, methinks. Do we go the negative ones? That's what we started with. I so want one of these to be the symbiote suit. Should we go Velocity? Velocity is quite cool. Let's go Velocity for a while.
This is Sable Control. What's the status of our position in touchdown? Demons are firing on 2CP Bravo.
Hang on, I assume the other side missions, like that's that side mission, that's the Spider-Man PI. I assume the PI missions aren't going to, these side missions aren't going to disappear. That'd be really annoying if they did disappear. So, alright, let's go do it.
Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
I thought there was a red thing around here. Maybe I was wrong. We'll have to see how we go. Ooh. Ooh, going inside.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at St. Paul.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
He should be Spider-Man.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
Mm-hmm. He's a sweet boy.
I should check out Lee's
Let's
office.
run, Peter. Because everybody runs when they're inside.
His office is locked.
Spider-Man.
Get in there. Quiet.
Okay, I thought you were going to kick it. That's not quietly. Alright. Subtle.
What needs this much power?
Maybe he knew Spider-Man would infiltrate.
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know, Montgomery.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
So let's see if we can find it.
Lee's journal.
I'm gonna take the key.
The key? Wonder where the lock is.
October 2018. That technically hasn't happened yet.
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Alright. Who's that?
Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness.
It's all about balance, Spidey. All about balance. Yeah, I know, I looked at the shrine. I looked at the shrine. Am I missing something? I can't look any lower. Oh, there we go.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, I see.
Do you? I don't. It was a pure guess. It's like a torture chamber. Oh no. Are we about to find out how he gets his negative energy? I mean, I already have a negative suit, so...
He's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Magic!
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out?
Maybe.
Pretended to be a demon. Until he became one.
Ooh, they're all negative now.
This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
I can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster
is to become a monster.
Is to become one.
So he's not like a psychopath for the sake of being a psychopath.
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Right, well. Can I take photos? What am I aiming at? A box? There we go.
One more.
There we go.
Police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. This is all about
Yeah.
Norman Osborn. His whole career. Okay, through the floor grate.
Well, I think I've seen everything.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Well, this is where he trains to become powerful. I mean, he's going to know when he gets back, if he gets back.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you were both safe.
Amen.
The bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Oh, it's an interesting one, because you don't like outright hate him. You can tell there's an agenda there. You can tell there's something going on. Obviously something to do with Osborn, as Osborn wronged him. See, I'm very curious about Osborn. Like, has he been the Green Goblin in this? Has he not been? Is he going to by the end of it?
Wait!
Does he know he's Spider-Man? He's gone. I think that's all he wanted him to do. It's just stall for time. But exciting. Hey, the rain's gone. It's now dusk. It's now sunrise. I have 2 skill points now. Forgot about that. Ooh, and a new suit. What is it? Ooh. The rest of the suit. And the human spider. Web throw enemies without having to web them up. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. The next one is 21. Well, the web blossom. Should we go for the web throw? Oh, I need to unlock the suit first, don't I? I don't have any base tokens, so I can't. Or do we want to switch power? Hollow decoy? Bulletproof. I like the bulletproof. No. I don't actually know what's more useful. I suppose spider arms is good.
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
Ooh. A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Osborn. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay.
Is that a photo mode moment there? I think it was. I've gone this whole time without taking a photo. I think that's very self-restrained of me. There we go. Where should we go? Selfie! I like that one. Oh, maybe it's a good thing I can't. Oh, okay. Oh well.
up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah.
Why was she whispering?
Dinner. What should I cook?
Woo! That's all pretty cool.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to see
I really should end the stream, but I don't want to.
I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there.
Alright.
Wonder if this means I have a job again.
Alright.
Guess I can stop by just for a minute.
Alright, we'll stop by just for a minute.
Today is a day for somber reflection, for mourning, and honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. But it's also a day to vow never. It stops here. Some people say I blame him.
Alright, let's see what the doc's got. I love how he's put on his jacket. Might not have a job. Still put on the lab coat.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. We really need to get better. Where did you get all this equipment?
Hauled in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Took out a few loans, is a bit worrying.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texidor. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again. You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
Should I be a little bit worried?
Ready?
No.
Everything okay?
Oh.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners
Wow.
in college.
I went that way.
Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. There was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Oh, it's got a little YouTube on it, that.
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Oh, it's one of these ones.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Oh, I see. How do I make 5 with 3, 4? Oh, I can put a negative in, can't I? Plus 3, and then put the 5 in there. Move. Oh, those are all locked, so we've got this one there. That way. What was rotate? There we go. Not too difficult, but we got there.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
Well, something works at some point, because he turns into Dark Ark.
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
It's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. It's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ.
Uh-oh.
Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later. Don't worry, we'll still be here when you get back. What's that?
Oh, we're on another MJ section. Maybe I really am going to have to finish the stream before on another MJ section. It's very dynamic pictures. No, maybe not. Number 20.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry I missed your
fun.
call. Were you still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one.
Don't challenge yourself to that, Spidey.
Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Explore the city to upgrade your gear and abilities. Cool. It's just basically free time. Right, speaking of which, I think that's about time. I'm afraid I have to end the stream. Oh, there's so much to do and need to fit sleep into that schedule. Thanks everybody for the stream. I've had a great time. I've really loved it. So I hope everybody else has. If you haven't dropped a follow, please do. All the support I can get is appreciated. I'll be back 7:30 on Saturday, carrying on with Spidey. So I'll power through the story a little bit, just because I want to make sure that I finish it before I come across any spoilers. That's what I generally did with God of War. And then maybe mess around a bit afterwards. So 7:30 on Saturday night, British time. Come and join me then. Thanks very much, everyone, and take care. Bye-bye.